I first heard Final Fantasy VII Remake wasn't going to be a turn-based game, but it would have like a turn-based option, as it were. I was like, oh, 100% I'm going to play it in turn-based mode. I didn't. I didn't at all. It threw off the flow of the game. It works really well. I really enjoy the combat. I think that is partly due to how they have designed the game and developed the game, like progressed the game as a whole. I don't think that would work so well if and when they do Final Fantasy IX Remake. Again, it might be because it hasn't been released, if it is going to be released, if it's being made, and I haven't played it, and I don't have the capacity in my brain to imagine it as not a turn-based game. I just don't think it would work so well in that setting.
I completely agree with you. I think it's almost the combat matches the aesthetic, like, because with 7 being the way it is, I think they hit the mark so damn well with the combat system of Remake and even making it even better in Rebirth. Like, they've hit that happy medium. I feel like that should be a combat system they should not abandon after they've done with the Remake trilogy. They need to keep that and maybe make it into a Final Fantasy 17 or use it for something else, because that for me still gives me that feeling of making decision, but I don't need to. I can just use my abilities after another, or I could take a minute to pause and menu if I want to be like, okay, right, let's just quickly take a break. I've got an enemy over there. They're weak against fire. Let me quickly see who's got an ATB bar. And it gives that layer of like real good management, and it's satisfying because it's like, oh yes, I've got an ATB, I can use fire. Then I'm going to follow it up with a braver, etc. Like, they've just hit such a good stride with that. And I agree with you with Final Fantasy IX. Like, I can't imagine Final Fantasy IX with that combat system because of the overall vibe of Final Fantasy IX. Like, I've always said that Final Fantasy IX feels like the most Final Fantasy game, if that makes sense. Like,
it 100% does.
If you want a Final Fantasy experience, not just in its combat or in its story, if you want the whole package, I think 9 can offer it you. I think 10 can also do that as well. But 9's something special because it really does harken back to the past that came before it and respects it and tributes it. And with it being 9, I don't think 9 cannot be like turn-based. 9 has to be, and I think Square understand that. And if there is a remake, I think it will be turn-based. I think it will be very faithful because they know. I think they probably have the same feeling that we do of Final Fantasy IX, like how special that game is to a lot of people and its entry in the series. But they can certainly evolve the way it's presented, like making it a bit more snappier, because I don't know if you've gone back to play 9 recently, but 9's battle system, because they focus so much on the animations of the characters and the camera work, that battle system is very slow. Like, if you were to play a game like Persona and then go back to Final Fantasy IX, you're probably going to play Final Fantasy IX in 3 times speed. And if it's your first time playing Final Fantasy IX and you're playing 3 times speed, you're probably going to skip through a lot of the good beats of Final Fantasy IX. And I think that's not doing 9 very good. It's doing it a disservice. So I would really hope that if it gets a remake, that its battle system is pretty much, there's a lot of really cool systems within its battle system, except trance. Like, that needs to be tweaked slightly to be like a limit system.
Yes.
I think we can all agree.
Doesn't activate when you get it. It activates it when you want it.
Yeah. But I think if they can make that battle system snappier, like, there's so much good synergy between like VV and Steiner with the sword arts, and it has all the pieces. So I think to be a really great turn-based system, I think if they just evolve it a little bit, maybe allow you to maneuver on the field a little bit to get positioning in. Because one thing I really liked about the Like a Dragon RPG games is environmental awareness. So if you were to do an attack and they've got like a trash can behind them, like, you know, if you hit them with a powerful hit, you'll do that damage, but they'll also take the damage from the trash can behind them. Yeah. So I think just adding a few more layers to what's already pretty strong, like, I'd love that. Like, I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Like, to the point, I think 9, completely agree, needs to be turn-based. It really does.